What's going on, Mop Crew? We got a special edition. So you know what that means.
Yo, get the mop.
Getting the mop. We have a tag team partner tonight. Let me introduce y'all to Mythic. He is the owner. He is the owner and operator of the new card shop I posted on my TikTok called Mythics Only. We talked about it in the last, not the last episode, but the episode before Backlash. So
Yes, we did.
we're gonna interview Mr. Mythic here, and
Playing Pokemon Yellow.
while he's playing Pokemon Yellow, I've been up there a good chunk in the last week, and he just literally opened Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, May 10th.
Yep, it was a full house, pretty much off the rip. Is what he. I got there about half hour after he opened, and it was already full of children's.
We
So,
had lots of kids in. I've had people from our way in so far. It's been a good open.
I love hearing that. So
Why is the sky blue?
what made you want to open a brick and mortar store?
So there was a couple factors to why we did it at the time we did. Uh, I've been streaming on Whatnot for a year and a half now. I've been around Pokemon TCG. Went to nationals 3 times. I went in 2012, 2014, and then again in 2015. Qualified for Worlds in 2015. Have a lot of history in the industry. A year ago, actually April 4th of 24, we jumped into streaming on Whatnot because, you're in this hobby enough. You got a lot of bulk. You need to get rid of it. You got cards that you want to make money off of. So instead of the traditional route of eBay or TCG player like a lot of guys do, I was like, I'm going to jump into streaming. It'll be fun. So we did. We dove into it pretty hard. We had a distro about 6 months into it, and then in this last 3 or 4 months, they announced that they're cutting off online retailers,
Give me a trick.
and so
Go ahead.
they announced they're cutting off online retailers, and so our distros announced this, and so we decided benefit the community, open up a TCG shop where we can retain our distro and be a brick and mortar. Eventually expand it. It's just turned into what was supposed to be a fun hobby of playing the game to streaming, selling cards to now we're full blown brick and mortar with plans to expand in the next couple years. Our online streaming is really what's going to support the store, but we needed it. And from where we're at, the community needed it. We've been packed full of kids every day we've been open, and they're back there playing the TCG, which has been a blast. Uh, I've been out of the Magic the Gathering for 9 years now, starting to get back into it. And as Proto can tell you guys, I see cards I think are pretty and I want.
Believe me,
So that's
he saw
last week.
he saw a couple of cards in my personal collection that he was like, "Ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty." Okay. That's like
Family Guy.
it was, yeah, the whole Peter Griffin, or the what's his,
Ooh, a piece of candy.
yeah, that guy.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Uh but I was flipping through my book just to pulling stuff out just so I could trade in, get some store credit, so I can kind of, because don't take this the wrong way. Your Magic section when I walked in the store the first day I walked in was pitiful. I had I had to beautify it, and I did.
And it's beautified. And now we're gonna sell it all on Friday on our Magic stream.
Hell yeah.
Go to Whatnot and help help a brother out, people. Uh,
Yeah, shameless plug. Whatnot, Mythics Only.
go for it.
Yeah, link in the description for everybody who are listening right now.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Um, excuse me. because I was just flipping through my book, and he's just sitting there. That's cool. That's cool. Oh my god, Optimus Prime!
Autobots,
Dude,
roll
I've
for
caught
initiative.
before. It came out after I got out of it, and I was like, "Holy crap! Magic has dropped some stuff that's way better than it was 2016." And it was like, "I want that. I want that." Now we're looking at the Final Fantasy stuff, and I'm shitting bricks over it.
There's a running joke going on right now on the podcast that I've never played Final Fantasy, and I just started playing for maybe like an hour of 7, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why this is good, and I can see
Yeah.
why the hype of everything and why it's all a big set. Because before it got announced, I was like, I don't know, I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, but I also didn't grow up playing those type of games, like single player games. I was usually playing like Call of Duty and stuff. So any active
That's how
online shooter.
I I love COD. Started on World at War, loved it, played it forever. When it hit Black Ops 3, it was like I'm out of it. Never played Final Fantasy. Watched a lot of stuff on it on YouTube, but Proto brought to my attention the Golden Chocobo,
There's only going to be 77 printed. They are serialized.
and I want one. And it's
I would
probably
say
gonna cost a lot of money.
And
you're gonna have to get
and,
your hands on one.
and hypothetically, if I pull one in his store, he will be first first dibs, but he's going to be giving me I will name a price and he will probably pay it.
Yeah, that'll be something that we take out of the personal bank account. But getting into some of those borderless cards they got there, like the Tifa, the Terra. Oh
Oh.
my God, what's that one with the cat ears? I can't even think.
I can't remember what the hell her name is, Zeus. But
Gosh dang it, Yaslola or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I want those 3 cards, and not because I'm gonna put them in a deck. It's because they're eye candy for my binder. Like who wouldn't want it?
You just wanted eye candy for the store the other day. He's like, give me all.
Yeah,
He's like, give me all the cards with hot chicks on them.
because you know
Hey,
what? Some kid's
they
gonna
sell.
come in, they're gonna buy it,
I sold him my Dark Magician Girl Secret Rare.
and it already sold.
Yeah,
Good girl,
yeah.
nonetheless. Sam was the one, or Proto was the one. Sorry, I
Eh,
dodged you a little bit there.
it happens. Like I said,
We're Gucci.
But he was the one that was like, "Oh yeah, look at that one right there," and she's like, "I need it. I must have it." So she took it.
on top of that, her Yu-Gi-Oh binder.
Yeah. Oh man, the magician girl on it. Jeez. I think she's more pervy than I am.
Yeah.
But no, the Final Fantasy set, it's looking good. I'm just scared of what Market's gonna do after it drops.
I
It's
agree.
either gonna crash or it's gonna soar to the moon. One or the other. No in between.
Well, and the thing I'm figuring out, like the Pokemon market and the Magic market on drops, from what I'm watching, they're very similar. They're a big hype at release, and then about 3 weeks goes by and it all crashes.
Well, Final Fantasy is going to be a standard set, so it will be in rotation for like the next 3 years.
So it's gonna hold value then.
For a
Especially the mono green Tifa landfall. I think that's what it is, right? No.
I do believe
Whichever one
so.
it is.
I'm gonna look.
Whichever one is, it's for 1 in a green. It's a legendary creature. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, double the power and toughness of this creature.
Oh yeah, that one.
I was just saying.
Till end of turn, right?
Yep, till end of turn. It is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is that freaking jumbo cactar.
Yeah, he's gonna be expensive.
That's ridiculous. Plus 9,999 until end of turn.
Oh.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, I told him to read that earlier.
I told
Yeah, no.
Proto, I was like, they're gonna ban that shit right off the rip, and he's like, no, they're not.
It's not going to see the time of day, in my opinion. Just because I don't know if it was like this when you were playing Magic, but currently Magic right now to me is just a bunch of crybabies. We're stuck in our ways and we're going to cry about it until we get our way.
I feel like it was that way with like the new guys getting into it back when I was playing with Forge.
Yeah.
But the OG guys, they weren't that bad.
Like I
Everybody wanted
like I said,
bellyache insane.
yeah. Everybody was belly laughing when I started 20 years ago.
Yeah, see, I got out of it 9 years ago, and I'd probably only been playing it for a couple of years. So by your guys' standard, I'm still a noob to it.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with it. You probably have more years than I do before that.
I had maybe 2 years, man.
Okay, so maybe not so much, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm still very much a noob, but you know,
I
being an LGS owner now, I feel it's my responsibility to learn this so I can be better informed to help anybody that comes in.
agreed. And when,
It's been magnificent.
yeah, I went and was selling off some bulk that it was just getting a layer of dust in my closet. Don't get me wrong, my shirts were kind of because my boxes were so high, my shirts were dusting off the dust. And as I'm just going through the bulk, just making sure there wasn't anything. I play with proxies because most of the time I play on spell table. Uh, and so on spell table you can play with proxy. I play with proxies because it's you're playing in your own home. Just inform your opponents that you are playing with proxies.
This brings up another one of my questions I was going to meant to ask you, Mythic. With you having the LGS, are you guys proxy friendly?
So up until Sam brought it to my attention that he uses proxies, I hadn't really thought about that. You know, I think it's gonna depend on the players we have. So our Magic Night doesn't start until June 6th, I believe. We're starting Friday Night Magic, and you know, if it's a pretty general consensus across the board, then yeah, I have no problem. If that's what my players are wanting, we're gonna allow it. Now, if
I
it's just
just
one
beg.
guy out of 20 guys,
Yeah, me.
I'm not going to tell them no, they can't do it because everybody else supports it. So
I'm gonna be the one guy that says, I got proxies. Everybody okay with that? I'm not going to go out and spend $2,500 on a guy's cradle.
yeah, and I mean, I think that's what proxies are handy for. Now, you know, you were explaining to me like there's cards that are still playable in Commander that came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's different for the TCG I'm involved in because our set list updates every April, and we cannot play cards like older than year and 2 month or year and 3 month old.
Yeah.
And we can't use
Pokemon.
yeah,
Gotta
and
catch
so
'em all.
it's a lot of difference between the two worlds, but there's also I don't know. I feel like in the competitiveness or camaraderie of it, you know, there's a lot of similarities in between the two groups. You have a bunch of guys that are wanting to get together, play TCG. It's working on your strategy and stuff, but ultimately it's about having a good time. So
Exactly.
why wouldn't you allow for that? Like
Yeah.
I told our players tonight on the Pokemon stuff, we're gonna do a standard set every other Thursday, alternating Thursdays. I'm gonna take it back to old school stuff where it's expanded and you can play anything,
Oh,
and
cool.
that's no different. Yeah, that's no different than playing with proxies and Magic. I want them to experience both worlds because with a proxy you get to play a deck that you may not be able to afford, like you were saying. Without that proxy, that may not be possible.
Mhm.
And I know we don't have it as much in Pokemon TCG as there is in Magic, but why wouldn't you want to expand your horizons and sort of push that limit and test it and see what it's like?
That should be the name of a Pokemon set, Expanding Horizons.
They have the TV show Pokemon Horizons. I wish they made a deck called Expanding Horizons.
That would be dope.
It, it'd be magical. Then I could get my captain to be so happy. But no, I think we ought to allow proxies. I mean, I don't know how the LGS down south of us does it. Proto, do they allow
Uh,
proxies?
what they did was eat that trick. Was if you own the card, you could use it, which I don't find that fair, honestly.
Because again, you get into that bracket of some things are too expensive for the average person to own.
Exactly. I want to. If I'm. Trig knows a good chunk of my decks, almost as well as I know Mr. 37, which is one of his decks. I'll regale you with that story another day.
Yeah, we'll explain that probably after we get out of here. We'll tell you that story.
Eat a Torben. But I have a Coma Cosmos Serpent deck. Everybody hates that. Everybody hates that deck. They hate me off the table with that when I play that deck. Even some of our good buddies. Fuck you and your offer.
Yeah.
Like D, Steven, Eric, Mike, all you. Y'all hate me off the table when I pull out Coma. Because it can get oppressive. There are those times when oppressive decks are fun. I gotta do that.
To say, aren't oppressive decks always fun?
For the person playing them.
Well, I mean, you've heard the stories about the decks I've built in Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Like,
tell about talk about that deck for a minute. That you just sold.
So, yeah, I just sold it for $25. Gave her a Voltex box with it. It's a kid. She wants to get in the TCG, and there was a boy in there that thought he could win every match. And I thought, the hell with it, I'm gonna sell her my Kamikaze deck. And basically, the Kamikaze deck kills itself to kill the enemy. And now, since I've sold that, I've thought, what can I build that's just as annoying and worse? Now I'm building a suicide bomber deck where you literally kill your own stuff to give them prize cards, and it's absolute ignorance, but it works out because the less prize cards they have, the more damage you stack. And all these kids are like, "This is insane. Why would you do this?" And it's like, because it's fun. It's griefing you essentially, and it's fun for me. And they don't like it, but they're gonna learn. If they can beat me, they can do good at anybody.
Yeah.
But it's a blast.
I sold off all my Lorcana stuff to him. I mean, every Lorcana card I owned.
Everything?
Everything. All 10 decks I had. All my little bit of bulk. My 1 pound of bulk.
It's like 1.7 pounds, but yeah.
Okay, almost 2 pounds. But it was I yeah, I know how to play it. And if I want to go in and play it, he's keeping one of my decks, the deck I was actually working on. So if I want to go in and play it, I'll be like, "Hey, let me get my Lorcana deck." to like teach somebody how to play, because I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I know how to play Magic. I know how to play Lorcana. I don't know how to play One Piece. I don't know how to play Digimon, and I'm learning Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon's like a really dumbed down version of Magic.
I figured that out. I did figure that out because I was playing with one of my kids earlier. He beat me with your deck that you built, the Melmetal deck. But I was also using the Chien Pao deck I just bought from you.
Yeah.
Technically, I traded for it because I used store credit to buy it. And I do believe I am the one with the most store credit at the moment.
Yeah, you got the biggest trade in. Now, highest value card goes to a 17-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so happy they traded in. Makes me feel good because that's one I've been hunting for
It
years.
was an Espeon.
Yeah, an Altar, $312 card. I was
It
happy.
it was pretty. I was there to watch that transaction. That happened on opening day.
Yeah, I was excited. But going back to like being griefed off the table, I share a little bit of that with you because when I played out at the old LGS when I was in college, they hated my reanimate deck and I loved it. Like they hated it.
We don't have
And
anybody that plays a reanimator deck other than you, right? Right, Trick?
I was besides me, no, I don't think we have any real reanimator decks in the pods.
And if you want to join it's my Magic server, technically, but Trig is one of the admins, and we have a good chunk of people over there. If you ever want to get some spell table games in, or and a lot of us use OBS and Moxfield to play. We are Moxfield friendly.
I have to take you guys up on that just to get back into playing it because
Go.
I have a feeling like our Friday Night Magic, I feel like is going to start off slow at first. We know we have the interest in the community here,
Yeah.
but about the same interest we have in the Magic, we also have in D&D and explaining to people that we're going to outgrow this storefront we have right now so fast. We're already looking at bigger buildings to go to next year. And it's amazing that the size of community we live in, we have that much attraction to an LGS.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't realize there was that many kids around that were wanting to play the Pokemon TCG.
Dude, and after you left, I probably had 4 or 5 more come in.
Yeah, I went in earlier today.
Yeah, I was freaking packed from the time they got out of school till 7:55 when I said everybody out the door, I'm going home to eat. But I mean, shoot, it's awesome, but at the same time, it's like holy cow, we're gonna outgrow this faster than I want to.
Yeah, that the building he has used to be a beauty shop.
Yeah,
So I can get my hair done, while I'm there playing Magic. That's what's up.
yeah. We're gonna bring a barber in for Friday Night Magic, give everybody haircuts and soap washes.
Yo, we need to call.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yo, we need to call Finesse.
Dude, Finesse, that'd be wild. Finesse doing haircuts while LGS is going on. That's also like one of the funniest things.
Yo,
Like,
I got it. He's also playing in the game while
Oh,
cutting
God.
somebody's hair. But
No,
what?
like I always had this dream of like I ran it to my LGS owner and he was like, I'm not against it, but I think the people there would seriously be against it. I wanted to do a concert while we were playing Friday Night Magic, just for the shits and gigs of it all. But it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, Trig here is quite a bit a ways away from us.
I mean, if you want to come to my LGS, I'm down to have a concert.
Hell yeah, I'll keep your word on that one. Let that be known. If I make that trip to wherever I'm not doxing the location, but if you want to say it, that's fine.
Bumfuck Egypt.
Yeah, if I'm gonna come out to BFE, I'm gonna fucking be lugging all my shit. That's gonna be a far ass drive, but it'll be worth it.
Man, bring your bulk. I buy bulk too.
I'll bring all the stuff I'm not playing. That'll be my way to get in is just give you all my stuff and say, okay, whatever complaints you have, just use whatever cards I gave you, I sold to you, or I gave to you, and pay the fines.
Yo, yo. I like this hand. But uh, t- tell the world what your uniform is. I love the uniform personally.
So I didn't want to look just like every other LGS and have matching T-shirts or something along those lines. I wanted to look like professional for my area expertise. So I told all my employees, my whopping 3 employees,
And fourth
blue jeans
unofficial
with no
one.
holes.
And fourth unofficial one.
Yeah, fourth and official one. Blue jeans with no holes, khaki pants or khaki shorts. If you wear khaki shorts, you have to wear Pokemon blue stock. And then our shirts are button up Burrito Pokemon shirts. Like today, I wore my Evolutions shirt. The other day, I wore my Latios and Latios shirt. I got my Bulbasaur shirt. One of my guys has a Squirtle shirt. My wife has an Eevee shirt. I mean, we all have to wear Pokemon shirts. That's the deal. That's
Arnold.
what I got big on, so might as well stick with it.
And if he does offer me a job before I decide to up and leave bump BFE here, I told him I'm not wearing I'll wear Pokemon, yes, but I need a magic shirt.
I mean, that can be arranged pretty easily. TikTok shop is a thing.
That is true. But I get to pick it.
No,
I get to pick it.
it's a blast. And all the kids come in and they're like, "Oh my god, I love your shirt." And it's like, "Great. I love it too."
What the? Oh, you son of a bitch. Not you. I'm like, how'd your creatures get so fucking big?
Because I'm goaded.
You and your fucking Simic.
I know, and what's funny is I'm not a Simic player, but now I've become what I've hated.
I agree. I've become what I've hated because I hate playing Simic as well. That's blue green for those who are not in the know.
Proto was telling me that I also get to talk about Mommy Ripley on this.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. His I showed him a video that would get Booker T in trouble earlier today.
On the is it what I think it is?
It's what you think it is.
The
Oh,
crotch
yeah.
2000.
The Devil's Kiss. Yes.
And my comment to Proto was like, maybe she enjoys it, or maybe she's got an itch.
She
I'm
is.
not complaining. I'm in love,
She
Oh
is.
man,
She is single.
but I don't think she's mingling.
No,
I
she.
don't think I'd like to bark up that tree. That would take all my hair off my face.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm learning Spanish for a reason, and I'm not saying what that reason is. Okay.
I'm thinking of. I've been contemplating on getting Rosetta Stone to learn Japanese because of another one that I like. She is currently the women's world champion.
Oh, okay.
She's about to fight Mommy Ripley.
Oh,
I think I won this one.
Yeah, you did. I had nothing. That first game, that my opening hand was goaded as fuck, dude.
Yeah, and then the 2 games after that, I'm just popping off.
Uh, but there is one thing I did want to ask. I forgot to ask about earlier when I went in. Can you get the Topps trading WWE cards?
yes, I can.
You know what that means? We're doing the mommy hunting challenge right now.
I believe my Alaska distro carries them.
I'm changing deck trig.
I know I changed decks too.
Okay. You're playing Nadu.
No, worse.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay,
But yeah, no,
but yeah, I
yeah,
would
no.
I would
Can
like
we
to.
can we do a whatnot stream where we're just hunting for Rhea Ripley's all night long?
Ooh, I like that
I'll pay
idea.
I'll pay money for that one.
I go Nami hunting on.
One Piece.
Yeah, I mean, I go Nami mommy hunting on One Piece. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a very heated TCG match with the newly built.
Oh, the Kamikaze.
No, the suicide bombers. Just
Oh
that
yeah,
dude is not happy right now.
Suicide Bomber. You got any? What other questions you got? Fuck you, Trig. Yeah. What's your next question, Trig? I know you got something.
I know I had some questions. A couple questions I had. Um, since you've obviously been around the scene for a long time, what have you learned from like other LGSs that you liked and didn't like, and you tried to either implement or not implement into your LGS?
The main thing I learned is, going into LGSs and buying cards for decks. I hated ripping for decks. Like that was the one thing I hated. I wished LGSs had more singles and cabinets. And Proto's seen my cabinets. I got two 6 foot displays full of singles.
Damn.
Uh,
He
I
do.
want to be able to come in this small shop and be able to go, holy cow, I need that, or I need that, or I want that, or I want that. The
Mhm.
other thing, the trade in process.
Oh
I
yes.
hate how LGSs are very secretive about it. Proto come in, we had a 3 page trade in on him. And I have a column on our trade in sheet. We fill out a trade in sheet. The customer has to sign the bottom of it saying they approve of the trade in. One, it holds that customer accountable that they're getting rid of those cards and respecting what they're getting rid of them for. Two, it also lets the customer see our process. And so on my display top, I have a page that says, mint conditions 100% market value. We pay 60% on whatever the market value is. Light or near mint's 90%, light plays 80, mod at 70, heavy is 60, and damage is 50.
Mhm.
And so we go around and we put all this information out there. We fill out the trade-in sheet. There's a column for mint condition market value. There's a column for current condition market value, and then there's a column that we paid. We fill all those out, no matter how long your trade is, and Proto will tell you we had 3 pages full.
I was in there
We
for
fill
4 hours.
Yeah, and
4 hours.
yeah,
Four
part of
hours.
that he got to see was he had a mint condition value on everything of like $982, I believe. The current market value was like 735, and we paid him in store credit. We give 70% on store credit or 60% on cash. He took the store credit at the high road and got like 580 $90. And
Mhm.
so transparency, transparency, transparency is what I wanted to do. I do not like how stores are not transparent. Proto's going to one down south of us, and I've went and traded with that guy, and we're both of the same opinion. We feel like we're getting ripped off whenever we do that.
Mhm.
And so it's one of those deals. I want to be transparent and upfront with the customer. I want them to feel like they're part of the process. They're getting something very beneficial out of it. And, in a lot of ways, they feel like they are. So I'm
Yeah,
happy for it.
I was happy with the amount I got for the maybe 50 singles. 50, 60 singles I traded in, if that, and then my bulk that I traded in,
I mean, I'm
Mhm.
not the best on bulk prices. I'll admit that. I pay $1 a pound on bulk.
which was fine. I wanted it gone.
Yeah. And, most people do just want their bulk gone. And
It's
I
better
feel like
than
we're
some
fair on them.
places. It's better than some places. They give 25 cents on bulk per pound.
Oh, yeah. Vintage stock's one of those. They pretty much want your bulk for free, and it's sort of ridiculous. But, a couple years ago, you couldn't give away bulk. Nobody wanted it.
Exactly. That's why do you think I have damn near 4 boxes full,
Mm-hmm.
or had
Well,
4 boxes full?
we're we're in the same boat in the Pokemon TCG. Nobody wants it because our bulk falls out every year. We have to update to newer and newer bulk, so all that old bulk, unless it's for completing master set collections or stuff like that, it's worthless.
Exactly.
But the other thing we're doing as an LGS that I pointed out to Proto was we put up a shop bounty.
Yes,
I haven't seen
I
any
like
other
that.
LGS do this.
I
Have
love
you?
that. You explain it to the people.
I was just about to say, explain shop bounties to those who don't know what they are. And although you can't see me, I'm shaking my head just like I'm loving what I'm hearing.
So the shop bounty is a card in specific that I'm wanting for my personal collection, or one of my staff is wanting, or a member of our store that comes in and spends with us, spends time, plays the game, stuff like that, is looking for. And so right now, Noivern number 196, it's an alt art from Evolving Cries, is one of those that I want very dearly for my personal collection. And so we made a bounty poster for it. We put on here, this is a card, bounty number 1 for 2025. Whenever we get that card, it's going to go up on the wall, and our goal is to fill that wall with shop bounties. Market value on it's like $43.50. I got a bounty price on it of $65.
I
So if
have a
anybody brings that card in, it's going to be great.
I have a personal bounty I am on. And
Balloon Man?
yes, Balloon Man.
Jolly Balloon Man. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
The commander I'm working. Motherfucker, where the hell are all my lands? But yes,
I love Jolly Balloon Man. He's in my Winota deck.
he's the head of one of he's the head of the deck I'm currently working towards.
Yeah, he's the head of one of my buddy's decks.
This morning.
Do what? What?
You ripped a few packs of Dustmorn this morning looking for.
Yeah, I popped 4 packs, and I'm sitting there like, well, shit. I got 4 mythics. One was the special guest card. It was a collected company, and the other, and the one of them was a Nico, which ain't worth jack shit. There they are. Okay, I'm looking through a pile of cards at the moment. Uh, I was looking for Wade. You win this round. You win this round, my friend. Uh, but I
Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely winning this round. Don't get me wrong.
but
But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this way.
but I hate popping packs for the singles I need. But if I have to go out of my way to buy the singles and have Mythic here open that or order them for me, I'll go out of my way. I will. Yes, I could easily order them myself from uh TCG Player, Card Kingdom, Cool Stuff Inc.
Yada yada yada.
All them places. But I want to support my LGS. That's my current LGS. It will be the place where I do a lot of my trade-ins, even when I do wind up moving. Even if it costs me,
I told you I'd work with you for.
because he knows I have value.
Yeah.
Like there's probably still a good 10 grand in my books.
I'd say easily another 10 grand in your books.
And that's not my 5-inch binder either.
You haven't got to bring that one in yet.
Yeah, I had to find it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, there's 2 cards I found that I want for my eye candy binder.
Out of my book?
I don't know if you have them. I
Okay.
want Reversal of Fortune,
I'll have to
and
look that
then
one up.
Kess the Dissident Mage.
I have a Kess.
I frickin' want it.
Give me market value, it's yours.
Jesus Christ.
I
Oh,
don't even know what market value is on it.
it used to be like a $20 card. I don't think it is anymore.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now on Collector. I'll tell you here in a second.
Yeah, I don't use the TCG Player app anymore. I use the Collector app now. Shameless plug for them. Um, for that app. You suck of shit.
That's why you should have blocked them.
Um, fuck you.
I think that was a 2018 card.
Sounds about right. Because I bought all four of those commander decks. They were all tribal decks. There was cats.
I can't find it on Collector. It's Kess the Dissident Mage C15.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for. She's got like, I don't know, but yeah, all I gotta say is mommy.
Mommy vibes.
Yeah.
I'll eat that.
And then
Yeah,
the
another.
other one from 04.
Gee. Another dumb question I had, but this one's a little more on the dumb side. It's probably more. You're gonna be like, "Why did you ask me this question?" You should probably have known the answer to it. Is obviously, say, do you guys like do shipping besides like the whatnot stuff, or do you have like the website where you could like buy stuff through?
Yeah, so we do the website stuff, mythicsonly.com. It's going to plug our address. We're out of Coldwater, Kansas. I do 3-day shipping on it. Pretty much as soon as something goes in my POS, it's up on the website. The only thing I'm not currently selling on the website is singles,
Mhm.
just because of the sheer amount of singles that we have. But everything else is up there.
That's all
And
whatnot. That's all hit. That's all for whatnot.
yeah, my singles I'll move on Whatnot. I got twice the market on Whatnot I have anywhere else. Probably more like 8 times the market.
Big
But
bet.
we man, the website's a little dry right now. I'm not gonna lie. This weekend's been good to us. We were off on Monday. Today was our first day of the week open back up. Uh the kids in the community bought us out of literally almost everything. I've
Yeah.
got minimal stuff on the shelf. We're waiting on distros
I was
to
wait. I
start
was
shipping.
wanting to get some. I was gonna go in and pick up some Journey to get a couple packs of Journey together for the boys to pop open. Maybe get something for their decks. Eh,
If you're wanting some, I still have a case in personal.
okay. Maybe. I'll have to think on that. I don't want to take from your personal collection if I can help it. You know.
Oh no, it's all good. I got a 15 by 20 bedroom in my house that's full of PC sealed product.
Jesus Christ. Get some magic shit.
No, Pokemon's so good.
Yeah,
You
but
know the crazy thing.
but the thing about it
The
is,
crazy thing we did. Go ahead.
Magic holds its value better than Pokemon because
I
of
don't know, man.
well, it it may not be short. It, it may not be 100% short term, but when it comes to Magic, Commander being the primary format people play,
Yeah, I think you got this one.
yeah, I got this one. Unless you can get something to block. Uh,
No,
with
I think you got
Commander being the primary format, I have a card specifically for the deck that I found in my bulk that I gave you. Uh, it's kind of an oppressive card, but It is by far one of the best cards in Magic, and it's blue. Trig. No. It's a blue card. It's an enchantment, and it costs 3 mana. Name the card, Trig.
Heuristic study.
Ding, 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 ding. You win a loss.
Do I win a copy of Heuristic Cuddy?
No. I'll send you a I'll send you a proxy of Ristic Study.
It'll work.
Oh, I did have a question about something. I have a 110% custom artwork deck. I will bring it in to show you. It will distract the 15-year-old kids that are in there to play.
The way this is going, it's probably going to distract me.
Shit, it might.
I like all the shit, man. I mean, I like the arts of custom cards and stuff. I think it's great. But the thing that I really like about Magic is the freaking history behind it.
Oh, the Vorthos?
Well, not that. The Magic community.
Oh.
Like, you guys have been going harder at a lot of this stuff longer than Pokemon's been around. Like, you guys are the original TCG
Yeah.
that built this foundation for everything else.
1993 is when Magic the Gathering's very first set, Alpha. Oh.
Hold on.
Alpha, that's...
Yeah, Alpha. I'm sending you an invite right now.
Okay.
Well, and see, it was 96 in Japan for us, and then 99 for English release.
Yep, I remember getting my first pack of base set.
99?
Yeah, 99 was the first time.
You know what month?
I can't remember. I want to say it was like March, April.
Okay, so then I was 2 years old when when Pokemon came to the States.
See, so they released the first card set of Pokemon October 15th of 96. And I was born October 15th of 96.
Gee.
I share that, but...
Yeah, I don't know the exact date Magic came out, but all I know is it was 1993. I'm just going to say I was 3 years old.
The only reason I know about Pokemon is because, I mean, I share a birthday with it, so...
I was going to say the anime.
Oh,
I want to be the very best.
Kermit's butthole.
I was about to say, I was waiting for you to comment on the card.
I had to there. I will send you some pictures of some full art lands later that I'm just like, why does this exist? It's funny.
They're awesome.
Well, and I feel like Magic's definitely got a lot more wild with some of their stuff than we ever could get away with.
Oh yeah.
Like the SpongeBob collab,
Final Fantasy, Fallout.
Final Fantasy, yeah. Like, oh, Fallout's a killer. I mean,
I traded in one of my whole secret lairs.
And it's in my personal binder now.
And is we'll get a cat. And is it going to be
cat.
Did I give him my stacks pieces? Hell nah. I'm building stacks. Not I might test it out against the guys on on my Magic server.
Shout out to the
Elite Wolves.
Elite Wolves. I forgot what we were calling them. Listen, we've changed so many times when it comes to names.
No. That's always been Elite Wolves. That has been
Elite Wolves.
That has been Elite Wolves since Fuck you. Since 2020, when I made the server.
Are you saying elite wolves or
Yes,
illegals?
elite.
Elite wolves.
Like,
Okay, you blew through it so fast. I was like, I want to be part of the illegals.
you can
Elite.
you can be you can be part of the elite.
The elite.
Like
Be
the
the elite.
elite. Oh, I miss that faction.
Are you blocking my 1/1 with your 2/2?
Yes.
Oh fuck!
But I mean, since you've
Like
exposed me to secret layer stuff,
Fuck you,
I've
Trick.
sort of went off the
I'll
deep
be
end of
petty.
Oh yeah, he went
buying shit last week.
he went and bought the new commander deck.
Which one?
The the
Well, I got everyone's invited, and then I got everything is on fire playset.
Oh, okay. Oh, big bet. You got the fucking
he got
out here buying the big ones.
he went ham.
I can tell.
I was like, they're gonna be worth money someday, and even if they're not, at least I get to open them and look at the pretty art, and nobody else can have
Hell
them.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like why I asked why if you had the online store or not. Because if you had the online store, I was like, let me get a pre-order for the new whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy. Let me support.
We are,
Sold
because
out
of
of
my
everything.
bad
Okay.
experience with Pokemon pre-orders, I'm afraid to do pre-orders ever again.
I 110% am understandable. I'm not sitting here like, wah.
Which one
But
do
no,
you
I get it.
Yeah,
which one do you want?
I wanted to get the cloud one.
these distros, I'm not gonna lie, are pretty heartless to smaller guys. If you're not doing $1 million in product with them a year, they're they could give a shit less about you, and they could tell you you'll get one allocation, and 2 weeks later you don't get shit.
I was about to say if you can get
Yeah,
me the an extra one of those, you're getting me back.
we'll see. Like the Magic stuff, I can get
Yeah,
that's not a problem. Yu-Gi-Oh's not a problem,
it's the
but
Pokemon.
Kana, One Piece, and Pokemon are so freaking crazy to get right now. And Pokemon, I got buddies out in California that own LGSs. They get much larger allocations than me. I offer to pay them a little bit more than what they got. It's shipped to me next day. But that's how I've been doing the last couple months on stream when we've been ripping product, because any of our stores around us, even the Walmarts, Walgreens, Target, wherever you can think of, you just can't get the product because there's such a boom on the market.
Yeah,
It'd be nice to shove that boom over on Magic because you guys definitely have the product on the market, like the Aether Drift crap.
the garbage.
The
Yeah,
garbage.
not the best set, but there's shitloads of it out there. Wizards of the Coast definitely went in the right direction with that.
Yeah, until
Definitely talk about
until
pushing
they
product.
until they dropped Dragonstorm.
Yeah, Dragonstorm just blew everything out of proportion.
I ripped Dragonstorm tonight for the first time. It was fun. Didn't get anything worth of shit, but it was fun.
Fuck it, go like this.
Did Magic do a Scooby Doo secret layer?
Not yet.
I don't. Not yet. Don't give them ideas.
Oh my god, they need to do Scooby Doo. I want it now. It's gonna be like Trippy Fred, Stone Shaggy. I can already
Shaggy
see
the
it.
Shaggy the Stoned.
No, Shaggy's
Craigie?
and it's just gonna be pot plants and a giant cheeseburger in his hands. Well, I shouldn't have got on Magic's website.
What you did? Did you buy more secret
Uh,
layers?
yeah, I bought three more.
Jesus Christ.
I got the Ghostbusters coming, the Hatsune Miku Winter Diva,
Hell yeah.
and the Vroom.
Okay. I haven't really looked at too many. And this is how
Oh
bad
no,
this is how bad Wizards got me. I told myself I was not going to buy a secret lair at all this year.
You lied.
They made me lie because they turned my favorite Marvel character into a secret lair.
Deadpool.
Uh-huh.
I waited in line for an hour for that one.
I honestly just got the Japanese secret layer because of one card.
Which card?
I'm gonna send it in the Discord chat here in just a brief second.
Okay. You took my holy cow?
Because
Holy cow,
it's
brother.
it's in Japanese and I can't even begin to fathom how to enunciate that.
I did buy a couple last year, but one of them was half of the proceeds were going to I do have a soft side for secret lairs when they do like the extra lives or something for cancer. Like the Sheldon secret lair. I'll show you those cards next time I come in and have time to sit there and BS. So
I
probably
don't know that I would call this purchase I made tonight a soft side, more along the lines of thinking hard side and sex appeal.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I Magic definitely knows how to market to the nerd population.
To the nerds.
Like I feel this country would be a lot different if we didn't have Magic,
Nerds.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, nerds, shit
oh
like
yeah,
that.
we'd have a bunch more issues.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't know. I think Magic's going in the right direction though. And Pokemon's took a note out of Magic's book with like the alternate arts. One Piece definitely has as well. But the one company that I despise that's not doing anything like insanely crazy with alternate arts yet is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh
Like they
yeah,
have so many good characters they could do so many crazy alt arts with, like
Konami.
full art cards.
Yeah, they're not doing full art. Well, they do. It's called Rush Duel, but Rush Duel sucks. Which
Dude,
it
just imagine like a crazy ass red eyes dark dragon
oh,
or dark dragoon alt art.
oh, I showed him that card. He's like, I have to have one.
Because it's cool.
I'm like, you're getting a lower rarity one, but I'll give you one.
Yeah,
Because
and then you ripped a 10, I ripped a 10.
yeah, I got the head of Exodia. He pulled a blue eyes white dragon. He wins. 10 ways to Sunday. He wins.
The only thing I didn't pull that I wanted to pull was the Dark Magician Girl.
How many times, old man?
I'm younger than you.
Yeah, he's younger than me.
No,
Not by much.
I keep killing this very oppressive card called Shieldred the Apocalypse. She costs 2 black and 2. She has Death Touch. She's a 4/5, and whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever your opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Oh my god!
She's coming back.
Did you get the Marvel Secret Lair last year?
No, I did not.
Which one?
Trig on the other hand got at least one.
I want the Storm Force of Nature card.
Yes, that's the one I got.
She is.
Oh, you lucky dog.
It,
I'm getting
she's.
on eBay right now.
She's. Go to TCG Player. You'll get it. You'll get them cheaper, I think.
Sounds like a plan. That's what I'm doing.
Do price comparisons naturally, but uh, I'm gonna get rid of this bitch. I will get rid of her for good, Trig.
To quote that one meme that I'm about to quote right now, and it's gonna be sound really harsh over the thing, but it's a meme. And I quote, "Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. You be a dead ass bitch. I tell you that."
All right, give me my card.
Yes, take you to life.
I can tell you, I can buy a sealed box of Marvel Storm Secret Lair for $80.
I think I paid 50 for mine. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not a horrible markup.
But there's been no eBay sales since April 28th.
I'm out of apple juice.
I lost Bapple a little bit ago, so don't feel too bad.
Why didn't I counter that?
Oh no, why didn't you?
Come on, swing at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
It's called passive income. I don't got to do shit.
Wargamer says Murders of Karlov Manor.
Do not get it.
Multiple Magic the Gathering cards with Scooby Doo energy, and fans are calling for a full secret lair.
So that's one of the worst sets of fucking Magic the Gathering I've seen in a long time. And
Yeah.
Ether Drift actually has it beat out by a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit.
I don't know. I don't like Dustmorn very much.
Dustmorn's fun.
Healer. Latushi? Really?
I'm not the biggest fan of Dustmorn.
I'm only wanting two cards.
Ripping Dragonstorm this morning was fun.
I'm only wanting 2 cards out of Duskmore. And if you got them sitting on your desk, I would be.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Which cards are those?
Balloon,
Jolly Balloon Man.
Jolly Balloon Man, and should have did this first. Then I could have swung through. And Marvin.
Starvin' Marvin. I don't have a Starvin' Marvin.
Then where's your integrity? Fuck you and your couch. I know it has. I know that has an attack trigger. It doesn't have to hit. Go get your lands. I gotta get through
All four. All four are Kermit's buttholes.
Are in play. I win. Match 2. I win.
No, I thought that was match 3.
No, match. Because you.
I won first one, you won second one, and then you won third one.
No, that was games. Match is best of 3. But
I swore we played 3, but
do you plan on getting any older product in if at all possible?
If possible, yeah.
It will sell good.
For Pokemon, I got that covered. Everything else, that's a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, I get that.
Because, you know, distros will carry back to a certain point until their stock's gone.
Yeah,
But secondary market, like
I got notifications while I'm
I
trying.
I've learned not to buy secondary market very much because Pokemon sort of screwed the industry. Everybody resells packs.
Everybody weighs their
Everybody,
packs.
yeah. Well, and the stupid part about it is now is you can't really even weigh the packs. Now, Magic, One Piece, you can weigh the packs. The only thing that sets Pokemon apart is they put code cards in them which throw the weight. Now, granted, you know, you're going to have a stack of like One Piece, okay? We did an experiment here a while back. We bought 100 packs.
Hmm.
Out of that 100 packs, 72 of them weighed 26 grams on the dot. The rest of them were all varying in weight. We ripped all other 28 packs, and they all had a hit in them of some form. Uh, I screwed around with a little bit of Aether Drift because, quite frankly, it's not going anywhere in the last 3 days of the shop. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to mess with it a little bit.
Yeah. Same
So
thing with
I
the.
scaled it.
That's another reason I was. Oh, you weighed those?
Yeah, well, after you had left, I was bored when all the kids were like drooling over Pokemon cards, and I was like, I'm going to see if I can do this in Magic. Out of 5 packs, 2 of them were very heavy. The other 3 were not. I mean, I had to take them out of the sleeve booster and so on and so forth, weighed
Oh,
them. The 2 packs that were very heavy both had hits in them. And it was like, okay, so based off this, I believe I can weigh Magic packs, which is ridiculous. When we go into a stream, part of the reason I don't sell Rip and Ship anymore is because, you go buy a lot from somebody, they have all these loose boosters, and you get called a scammer because supposedly you scaled these packs. So unless they're sealed in a check lane blister or a sleeve booster or a box, I'm not going to do anything with them on stream. I'll rip them, see what hits I get, and sell the hits.
I got
Uh,
you.
but as I've learned with One Piece of Magic, you can scale them
Oh,
because they don't have that code card in there that throws them.
that makes sense.
Pokemon's very shitty about that. They throw a code card in, so I'm not guaranteed a hit on every pack I scale.
That makes
But
sense.
I like it. It's gambling. I mean, essentially, ripping packs is gambling.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
the casino, when I can spend $5 and gamble.
Okay. Sorry, we had to take a brief intermission. I had to, specifically.
But yeah,
Butter.
But they were. Oh. But, eat it. Have a snake.
Yeah, I was just complaining about my distros. But yeah, I mean, compared to all these other small shops, I feel we're very fortunate to have 4 distros
Yeah,
versus them having one. It gives us options. If one distro is not willing to work with us, I got 3 more to go around the corner and work with.
right?
And
Mm.
I sort of throw that in their face. Like, I don't have to buy from you. And that's opened up a world of opportunities for us. At the same time as if I do that too much or do it in the wrong way, they could blacklist us. So it's a very fine line, but the more product we can carry at MSRP for you guys, the happier I am.
Yeah.
One of the big deals I told a couple guys tonight was Pokemon's got this Team Rocket return set coming out called Destined Rivals. It's a big set. There's a lot of anticipation around it. It drops May 29th. We'll have it in beginning of that week, but prices on it are already $200-$300 in ETB. Uh,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and MSRP is $55. And I told them, I was like, I assure you, I'm not going to scalp you guys. How I've got my shop set up to work is the first 6 months, whatever that product I get in will be MSRP across the board. After the market stabilized in 6 months, I'm going to go to market value because it's been out long enough. Everybody should have their chance to get it.
Yeah.
and they were all highly supportive of that. But
What is
I don't.
what's the MSRP
Go
gonna
ahead.
be on those on that set for like ETBs?
$49.99.
Okay, that's not horrible. I like that because I might
Well,
go in and
Walmart sells them at like 55, 60.
that's not horrible. That's not a horrible markup. But if I can go in and get me a bundle or a ETB for Pokemon because I'm gonna get into Pokemon because my kids want to start playing. I'll do it.
One, I'll say this: the reason I like Pokemon so much is because it's more kid focused.
Yeah.
Where I'm raising kids, I've grown up around this. I'm comfortable with it. It's a lot more kid focused. I enjoy having the kids in the shop. No, they don't have the most money in the world to support an LGS, but shoot, you've stood there and watched me do umpteen trades in 15 minutes with a bunch of kids.
Mhm.
And they're happy, they're ripping packs and having a good time, and that's what it's all about for me. I got a 4-year-old, 2-year-old that I hope grow up into loving some form of this the same way I do because I made a bunch of friends, acquaintances with it, and it's a blast. But the other thing we do is I like to give back to the community. I think when we hit 1,000 followers on Whatnot, I gave away a 99 base set Pokemon pack for free.
Damn.
It was a riot. And then when I hit 2,500, I gave away a $1,200 Moonbreon. So definitely like giving back to the community. And I hope this store is something that the community needs. So far, I feel like we've had a good impact on the participants. So,
Yeah. I I love the fact that there's a shop that people can go and play.
one, we're doing Poke Club, we're doing Mythics VIP for all the adults. Looking at how Dave does his play, I guess I shouldn't have doxed him.
Eh.
Oh, and
Looking at how Dave does his, I don't quite understand how he charges for his playroom. Blows my mind a little bit, but I try to keep everything up and in the open. I mean, you saw me put up my sign today, Proto.
Yeah.
Uh, I want to be as transparent with our
Player base.
customers, with our community, with our player base as I can be. I don't want to hide anything from them. I want to walk them through our trade-in process. I mean, I want to be a different LGS than everybody else is, and I feel like that's what's going to help us in the long run. If you guys ever jump in my streams, you're going to see me meticulously go over condition on cards. Like, I don't want somebody to get a card they're not happy with. I want them to be happy with it because some of this stuff costs a lot of money.
Yeah. I thought that Zard I pulled the other day cost a pretty penny, but it's the shiny one that costs more money.
Yeah. And to us, 20, 30, 40, $50 card may not seem like much, but to somebody else that's just getting into that's a tank of fuel.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how these hobbies evolve, and it's crazy to think about the amount of money I'm sitting on just in sealed product, the amount of money you're sitting on just in singles. But
Yeah.
guys like us, if
I might have another secret
invested,
layer to bring you.
I'd be I'd be freaking ecstatic over
It's
that. I'm not gonna post
it's
them on my website or anything. They're just gonna sit in the store.
I'm not gonna lie. It's literally the same one that you I brought you already, but non-foil.
Ooh. So which one do I rip open?
The non-foil.
I heard you say foil to start with and then go to non-foil, so I'm gonna rip the foil.
Jesus.
Well, if you want to bling out your deck, yeah, go for the foil.
I don't want to bling out the deck. I want to bling out the trade binder. But that's like taking that GameCube trade. Man, how many of those do you see sitting around with the Game Boy attachment on it still?
Oh yeah, he got a Game Boy or a GameCube trade, and he's
Nice.
the only thing he's missing is a controller.
Yeah, and then the Game Boy Color, that's the Pikachu edition.
I think it was the gold silver. No, was it the gold silver edition? No, it wasn't the gold silver.
No, the
The yellow version.
yellow blue. Yeah, with Pokemon on the front.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I gave the kid above market value for it. I don't feel bad. It's just going to be a cool piece to put in the shop. Let it sit there. If somebody wants to pay stupid money for it, let them pay stupid money for it. But other than that, just let it be a conversation piece.
I
I think I
agree.
lose off this.
Yeah, I had to wash away Anna Nolan hand. Oh,
Greg, I'll tell you, he was giving me shit because I like Nico Bolas.
Hey, that is what it is. That's a good card choice. I mean, honestly, like I'm not a hater for anything. Magic wise, I used to be a big hater, but now I'm just like, do you, man? Like, the only thing I do hate is Golos, but I don't think that'll ever get unbanned.
yeah, that's a band
I
commander.
don't.
If
That'll never get unbanned.
I want Primeval Titan to get unbanned, but
I want Nadu to get unbanned, but you're not hearing me cry about it. I always cry about it, but not right now.
I hear him cry about him.
Legendary artifact creature.
Yes, Golos, that piece of shit.
Oh my god.
He's mean.
That's banned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, they should unban that tomorrow. That'd throw a wrench in everybody's dick.
Oh, that would make so many people happy. It's one thing.
Really?
I think it would ruin the format in my opinion, but at least now I know it's in your hand.
Yep. Ramp.
Has some cool cards.
Uh, if you were to look up a card called fuck, what's it called? What's that card called, Trig?
Which one?
Jeweled Lotus.
Yeah.
That card was specifically made for Commander. It is banned in Commander.
It's called what?
Jeweled Lotus.
Jeweled Lotus? I just want to point out that Golos, before I get off this page, is a fruit candy with chili. Oh my god, what is that thing?
Are you looking at the Golos?
No,
I'm looking at the Jeweled Lotus.
Yeah. That one shouldn't have been banned.
that one
That's just
irritates.
stupidity from
That literally irritates me because one of our other buddies, sold his collection, and and then another buddy of ours bought me his Jeweled Lotus because he was selling to us before he sold to anybody else.
See, so there's a guy that actually lives where we live, Proto,
Mm-hmm.
that has an original deck that he doesn't want to rip open. It could contain the Black Lotus, though.
Oh wow.
And he just keeps it. And he says, if my wife passes away, I'm going to take it to somebody, sell it, and then, yeah, he wants to go on a vacation for a long ass time.
Why are you
But
still in my incubation period?
because
because
we
I'm
live
good like
there,
that.
But yeah,
I can't remember who originally told me about him. He's freaking old compared to us, man.
Oh wow.
But he's like comic book collector, whole 9 yards.
Oh
That's one thing I want to get into is the comics.
yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, we went over your trading value. We went over what you plan on doing in the store. What are your since I know this is a magic oriented channel and whatnot, magic and wrestling, but what is your top 5 Pokemon cards?
Top 5 Pokemon cards?
Yeah,
Yes.
we tend to ask a question like that where we give you your top 5, whatever that may be.
Oh man, I know I'm probably gonna catch some flack for this.
Hey man, we're all here for it.
We love.
Top 5 for me, I have in the collection, and I'm not willing to part with any of them. Japanese Misty's Tears.
Yes,
That's a banned one in the U.S.
that artwork is.
Yeah, that's like big dog for me in the collection. Rayquaza VMAX alt art from Evolving Cries.
That's a
Noivern alt art.
that's Evolving Skies for people who aren't in tune with Pokemon.
Well, the story behind that is like your chance of hitting an alt art's 1 in 600 packs.
Really, that's why it's
Yeah,
called Cries.
yeah, your chances are very slim. The Noivern number 196 alt art from Evolving Skies as well. And then man, gotta go back to like the Delta species
Oh wow.
Gyarados. I mean, that's another big one for me. And then the Shining Mewtwo.
Mm,
I have one Shining Mewtwo in Japanese, and it is absolute baby. Close contender for that would be Shining Magikarp. But some of the older ones, some of the newer ones, Rayquaza, of course, because Proto here knows my unhealthy obsession with dragons and
yes.
the Pokemon TCG.
Yes.
But I don't know. I wish the one thing I wish is that Magic would put up cool ass dragons like that. Like they put what everybody imagines a dragon would be. Is it Uter or Udin?
Ugin. Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool one to me.
That's you.
Nicol Bolas is another cool one to me.
Fun fact about Eugene there. Uh 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we go like this. Ugin is Nicol Bolas's brother.
Really, that's badass. That's I had somebody, one of the kids, give me a stamped Nicol Bolas today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I looked it up. God, it was a pre-release stamp on it.
Okay.
But I was like, it's really freaking cool. It went in the binder because I was like, one of my more favorite characters from the Magic universe.
Yeah.
Besides the new Tifa card that's coming out.
Oh, cancel that. Do that. Yeah. I can't really say what my top 4 or 5 favorite Pokemon cards are because I haven't been in Pokemon in years.
Man, I got slabs. If you haven't been in it in years, I got slabs in my frickin' safe that would probably get you a little moist. I mean, this is something that I took a break from probably 11 to 12, like a full year and a half break. I've pretty much stuck in this the whole time since I was a kid.
Damn.
And there's a lot of people in this industry that haven't. It's like I can pretty much look at a lot of cards and tell you exactly what set they came from because I can remember opening those sets when they came out.
Wow. Yeah,
But
because I went
you go
from.
to Magic, you're the king of that over me.
I think there's gonna be one person that's gonna give me a run for my money.
Shout out to Detsy.
No, I mean here in town.
Oh. Well, still shout out Detsy.
Yeah, shout out D.
I don't know what his name would be. We'll call him Mystery Man.
We'll call him the Forger
Yeah, Forger works too.
because he is a blacksmith. That's all we're gonna
Dude,
say.
I'm gonna take that as a shock. Like that was a shock for me.
Yeah.
I did
When
not
you
realize.
when you told me that, I'm like, what? Because I knew exactly who you were talking about, and I'm all like, what the fuck?
And then his wife had to tell you, yeah.
Yeah, and she's all like, she's one of my kids' teachers.
It's crazy, man. Like
You went.
never
I'm.
would have.
Yeah. I would never have gotten that one.
So okay,
Now with the tracks are doing a tracks of things.
Yes. Fuck the tracks up.
you know we were talking about the Final Fantasy stuff earlier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Tifa Martial Artist Borderless Surge Foil Commander Final Fantasy card. Do you want to guess what it's going for online right now?
Is that the backup? Is that the backup commander turd?
For which one?
Tifa martial artist.
Yes, that's the backup commander.
Okay.
Because I got market value on it pulled up right now.
250. What's your guess?
I want to go up a little ways.
No way.
300.
Go up.
4?
425
Damn.
For the card right now.
for the card right now.
The surge foil though.
Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, for just the base, you got me fucking joking right now.
Be like, I'm cooked.
I plan on trading some stuff in so I can try to get me a full case. I'm at least getting half a case. I'm allocated half a case, man. At minimum.
I don't know what they're gonna have us put on the commander decks for MSRP because 3 of my distros say one thing, one distro says another.
I'm hearing 70, but I could be wrong. I've heard from other LGSs too, not just local ones.
See, 3 of my distros say MSRP is gonna be like $64.99. The other one says MSRP is gonna be $59.99.
Do I spend my tokens?
But our suggested sell price is $75 a deck.
Jesus Christ. We go game 3 right now.
All right. We'll do one more game and then we will end it because we don't like cutting off in the middle of a game
Yeah, we did that one time and it wasn't fun.
or in the middle of a match. So, since me and Trig aren't into the Pokemon, we will give you our top 5 Magic cards.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
How about we do our top 5 commanders?
Even tougher.
I already know 2 of yours.
I think you might know mine easily.
2 of yours. Prosper, Tonebound.
Okay. Yep.
And Mr. 37 Wilhelt.
Mr. 37's up there, but he's kind of fallen down my thing a little bit.
Or
Not gonna lie to you.
or his backup commander, the Scarecrow.
Yeah, Scarab Jesus definitely has would be over 37 because 37 was great in the league. Just outside of league, I don't think he's excelled as much.
Yeah.
I left him alone after we did the league. I maybe made one change. Everything else was I left it alone. I wanted it to be the timepiece of the deck.
Yes.
That's what it was important, not the let me upgrade this now to hell and fucking everything else I can do with it. No. So for me at least. But if I had to be honest, Prosper Tomebound. Can I do partners? Do partners count as one or
I will take partners as one,
give me Tim Sakashima.
which I just traded him to my Sakashimas, I think. I know at least one.
Because I know for a fact, for me, Tim Sakashima is my favorite CEDH deck. So that's the one I keep going back to. I will always play it. Galadriel.
Oh, I forgot about Galadriel.
Galadriel's so fun. For me, Galadriel's my all-range deck to where I can play her any level and be fine. Except for CEDH, obviously I'm not playing her in CEDH. I'm not that crazy. But for me, at least, that's my one deck where I'm like, I could play this any power level. I'm not going to have any issues with it.
That's 3.
Like 1 through 4. And 1 through 4, I'm good.
All right, what's your last two?
Last two. Give me. See, it's a tough one. Give me a Traxa, or the one I'm playing right now, because I really like a Traxa. I think it's just a fun deck.
Atraxa, the Unify or
Yeah,
Grand
Unifier.
Unifier.
Yep.
The head of the table.
The head of the table.
Head of the table.
I think that's really. I really can't think of any commanders besides my top 5 commanders. Probably Winota. Give me Winota as my last 5.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say Free Elise, but
Who?
the black-white commander.
Felisa?
Yeah, that one.
I like Felisa, but I've gotten to the point where I've been burnt out of a lot of my decks, and she's just one of them that got burnt out on, which isn't bad. She's not a bad deck. I'm not taking her apart by any means, but she's just one where I kind of got burnt out of.
I need to get that thing under control. I need to get it going. All right. My top 5. We're going to go from 5 to 1. Giada. Font of Hope.
Yeah.
I love my angel deck. It's fun. It can be oppressive. I did run a table down south 4 games in a row with it. Only one other person stayed in the same pod as me the whole time, and that was my buddy. I haven't played him as much lately, but Mothman.
Mothman's a good one. I have a Mothman. I have the deck. I have the base deck Mothman, and I haven't changed it. There's nothing I want to change on it. I mean, I don't play it. I think it's just an oppressive deck. So for me, it's just one of those like, not really seeing the fun in it, personally. That's just me.
I like Mothman. It was fun. Who you killing? Because I didn't have a fucking.
Nope.
Okay.
No coma coils.
3. You're looking at him.
Coma. I was about to say if Coma wasn't on the list, I would have had some really big issues.
4. Would probably be Braylon and Shabras. My wheels.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that plays. You've played against it a couple of times. And then honorable mention. I don't have it built in paper yet. I want to. I've talked about it a little bit during this interview process. Uh,
The Balloon Man.
the Balloon Man.
Still hunting that damn thing down.
Yep.
One
I
hop
don't have
this
it in
time.
my folder.
I only have one, and I am currently using him.
And then my what final one? That Party Cat Dad.
Let's say Party Cat Dad better have made that list.
He's my number one deck. I think I've won more games with him than any of my other decks, other than Braylon and Shabazz. I've won several games with Balloon Man. That's why he was an honorable mention. But yeah, those are my 5. I might just throw another question out there. We all know
I was gonna tell you.
what's up.
I got a card for you to look up on Collector real quick. I just ripped a pack and pulled it,
What is it?
and I'm literally sitting here shaking.
Okay.
Goddess who rules over Venus, Ishtar. I just ripped a Grand Order pack and pulled this card. You're gonna pull it up. It's the special rare.
Holy shit! Hold up. I'm gonna make sure this is. I'm about to make sure this is the right
It's a
one.
special rare. If you're looking at the big one, you're looking at the right one.
Okay, so that one.
You are on the money.
No, no, no. I'm not. You are.
Oh shit. I'm still shaking. I'm sitting here trying not to laugh while you were doing that because I was like, huh. I don't know why this pack's sitting on my desk. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember I got it from my buddy. It's like, rip.
What is that? What is that game? Is that One Piece?
No, that's, I don't know how to say it. Waste and Shores?
Weiss, yeah.
Yeah, Weiss and Shores.
Oof, oof.
That's definitely the biggest card I've pulled by them yet.
Um.
I still want to rip the Avatar Master of the Elements card, but I haven't got that lucky.
Okay. Since we're still in mid game, this one's primarily for for this question's primarily for Trig. But if you want to throw your names in the hat in play, more power to you, my friend. Top 5 world heavyweight champions
We talking
all time.
both iterations? Are we talking WCW,
No, we're
Ruthless
just
Aggression, and the current one, or just the?
from Eric Bischoff giving it to Triple H to now.
Okay, thank you.
Randy Orton.
Orton's a good one.
I like Randy Orton. Randy Orton's actually my favorite WWE wrestler. If you couldn't tell from my shirt earlier.
Hasn't he had it like 3 or 4 times?
He's a 14-time world champion.
Holy shit.
John Cena is a 17-time
17 time.
world champion.
How old
Champion.
is John Cena?
John Cena,
40-something?
45-ish.
I gotta Google.
Oh.
He's 48.
I will even take WWE champion. Just top 5 top champion. How's that?
Well, obviously we got to throw the Rated R Superstar in.
Oh yeah, Edge.
Or Rated R Superstar.
Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, that guy.
I miss Undertaker.
Oh, Taker was great. That was Taker's belt. It wasn't Triple H's belt. It was Taker's belt.
think I wasted my D Spark.
I think you did too.
Is Chris Jericho still doing it?
He's in AEW.
Ryocho.
And he got flipped off by a kid about a month back. He broke character. It was great.
So Rey Mysterio's gone.
No.
No, he's still there.
What?
Yep. He's a Hall of Famer though. Yep, Ray is still there.
How old? Holy shit, he's 50.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he looks good for a 50-year-old.
Yesm.
Oh yeah, he stays fit. Top 5 world champions for moi. Randy Orton, John Cena.
Yep.
Taker.
Yep.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Batista.
Batista is a good one. I'll give you Batista.
I like Batista. Triple H. I have to put the game in.
Batista's got to be old now.
Oh,
he was older than a lot of the other guys.
He's older than Triple H by like 2 years.
Man, I haven't watched.
Oh,
for a long time.
I forgot somebody.
Who'd you forget?
Debray.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Did The Rock ever win?
Oh yeah.
I did it for The Rock.
I did that for The Rock. I did that for the people.
Who's the one that does the clam slam?
The Glam Slam?
Yeah.
Beth
The
Phoenix.
Glamazon.
The
That
Glamazon.
you were showing me earlier.
Oh, that one. Oh, the Devil's Kiss. That's the Devil's Kiss.
Yeah.
Her name is Stephanie Vacquier. She is Brazilian.
Is there actually
No,
one
she's
called
Chilean.
Clam Slam?
Yes, there's a move called the Glam Slam.
No, I'm saying the clam.
Oh,
CLAM.
Clam Slam.
Miscommunication.
No, the Clam Slam does not exist.
It's called the Devil's Kiss, though.
I feel like that's close enough. And it's just freaking violent, man.
She does it a minimum of 10 times.
10 times?
Mm-hmm.
Attracts it with the W.
But yes.
Shit, I feel like I wouldn't know if my nose was bleeding or something else was bleeding.
Right? I got some achievements I'm gonna reclaim. If you want to get back into Magic, download Arena. People say it's pay to win. To a point it is. But it's a good way of getting your phasing and all that right. It's actually a good learning tool.
It's a good way to test decks before you build them.
Get for 60 card for standard, yes. But I don't think we're going to be doing standard down at the shop, are we?
It is whatever you guys want.
Okay. What I want to do,
Majority vote wins.
what I will want to do the weekend of Final Fantasy's release, if I'm off, I can't remember if I am. Let me just double check. If we can get a minimum of 8 people, I want to try to do a draft. Or a minimum of 6 people, I want to try to do a draft.
I think your minimum's going to be blown out of the water because the group to the north of us, I think, is coming down for that weekend.
Okay.
I had to
I will be
tell
working that.
Pedro today that I might need two cases of decks.
I will be working that weekend, but the next weekend I want to try to do either a seal or a draft. Seal, for those who don't know what sealed is, you get 6 packs of a specific set. So in this case, it'd be Final Fantasy. You crack those 6 packs, yeah. You build a deck, and a limited deck, which is 40 cards, and you play.
And if you have Mythics luck, you get shafted. I don't think I pulled a single hit tonight.
Not on Magic or Pokemon.
Oh, Magic.
Oh yeah, not when I was there. But I think we've mopped up this interview. Don't you guys? We will we will put the website in the description. Even though I know this really wasn't a strictly an interview. It was 3 guys hanging out, having fun, just chit chatting. It's something I in a way it's kind of like a therapy to me. Just hanging out, hanging and just talking. Like me and a couple of the guys from my Discord, my Magic Discord server, we will I'll sit here at my computer just staring at a blank screen, and we'll just be sitting here bullshitting for 2 hours, not doing shit. We might get on Facebook, we might get on YouTube, see something funny, send it to each other. But stuff like this is therapeutic in a way. I want to thank Mythic here for being our tag team partner for the night. And then he might jump in every once in a while to just join us on like maybe a set review or something. And we can have that third person's response on art, because I know he's a big art guy.
Mm-hmm.
Card is hottest.
There's that. And if on like a PLE prediction video, maybe we'll pull him in. Who knows? But thank you, my friend, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a blast, man.
Yeah. Sorry it's almost 2 hours in, but hell, it was fun. Trig, any parting words?
Nope. But just thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It was a blast. Look forward to doing it again.
Oh yeah. Like I said, anybody if we maybe for hell, I'm booking it now. For our when they finally announce the all women's PLE for WWE, you are going to be our special guest to help us with predictions, to be our tiebreaker for that PLE.
I could sure do that.
Because I can already tell you, I know who he's picking for Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
Mama Ripley.
And
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate on that one already and say it's going to be Io. She's going to hold it for a little, until at least SummerSlam. Then she can lose it to Mommy. I love both of them. But What?
You want to know my top 5 magic cards? I
Sure.
can spout them off to you real quick.
Go for it.
Cast the Distant Mage, Reversal of Fortune,
I'll have to look that one up.
Cynthia Unhindered,
Okay.
the other art Cast the Distant Mage, and Iruri,
Okay.
or Azuri. Gotta correct myself. She's an elf warrior. Definitely go check it out.
Okay. If I know Mythic here, they all have hot chicks on
Straight.
them. uh, but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, ring the mop, dump the bucket. You know the drill.
Wrap it up.
So, once again, thank you for being here. And I had a blast with this. I'm glad you did. So,
Definitely be back for round 2.
oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
I have another thing we could do. Weekend after Final Fantasy drops, we will do something. Because I want to know what your opinion on all that was. After drop, and
We all get our hands on the cards.
yeah. What your experience was cracking the packs, and because I'll be in store popping my boxes.
Man, and who knows? Maybe we don't sell a collector booster. Maybe I just rip it all. The whole box.
Shit.
Let me help. I wanna be able to help at least pop a couple collector packs.
Shit, I might get so carried away as to rip the whole case.
Wait till I'm at least there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get the GoPro running and we'll record it all for TikTok and everything else.
We'll make a long form. We'll make a long form video on YouTube, because I will post my pack crackings here on this channel, not my personal channel. My personal channel is probably going to just stay or transition just straight into games. Which is that channel is Protowolf EXE. Hold up. Yeah, Protowolf EXE Games. Go sub. All right. I think we've
done enough. I
Done-
think we got what we gotta do.
yeah. All right. Right. Ring it. We dumped it. We're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, we did that backwards.
Keep it.
Oh, I gotta find my mouse. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.